Meditation and Spiritual Life, Swami Yatiswarananda. Advice to the unmarried, continued. All the sexually aggressive people you daily meet makes it terribly difficult for you to intensify your spiritual life. Avoid all danger zones and all such free people who are proud of their so-called freedom, which is nothing but abject slavery. If you cannot find clean people of your own sex, avoid all company and stay alone in the company of the Lord. This is the only way to salvation for the unmarried man or woman. Avoid all talk about the other sex or sex topics. Avoid seeing any sexually attractive picture. Do not read any novels or any other book on such topics. Do not see any plays that have to do with sex. Avoid the outward sex stimulus so long as the tug of war is going on inside. Any reading or occupation that brings in any form of sex stimulus must be carefully avoided during the period of sadhana. If we do not do this, we shall never attain the necessary purification for higher forms of practice, and we are bound to come to grief sooner or later. Then there will be no freedom or fearlessness for us. Then we shall never rise to the full stature of a human being, but shall always remain animals with more or less developed minds. Unmarried men and women who wish to maintain lifelong brahmacharya would do well to note the following anecdote in the life of a Christian monk. It is very instructive. One day, one of his brothers had been accused of having shaken hands with a woman, brother monk, and he was brought before the chapter. He pleaded that she was a person of good reputation and great purity and devotion. But the great monk who was presiding over the chapter told him bluntly, "Rain is no doubt good, but earth is also good. Yet when mingled, they form mud, which is not good. Similarly, though the hands of men and women are both good, yet great evil may arise in thought and affection if they are carelessly brought together." This story can teach the celibate a great lesson. Always learn to go to the very root of the matter and never stop at the first superficial impression in an action or a thought gives you. Always learn to go to the very root of the matter and never stop at the first superficial impression an action or a thought gives you. There is no east or west in this matter. Whether you are an Easterner or a Westerner, you have to be careful in mingling with people of the opposite sex. Even married people must be careful about this point. Hindu scriptures have laid down the rule that the householder must look upon all women other than his own wife as his mother. A well-known saying of Tulasidas goes like this: truthfulness, obedience to God, and the regarding of others' wives as one's mother are the greatest virtues. If one does not realize God by practicing them, then Tulsi is a liar. Never be afraid of truth, even if truth means death. If truth breaks your heart, well and good. If truth breaks other people's hearts, well and good. Truth is more powerful and beneficial than false appearances. Allow your heart to be broken for the sake of truth. In the beginning, truth destroys everything we used to hold dear. A new foundation is needed for spiritual life, and on this new foundation, the superstructure is to be built slowly and carefully. Laying of a new foundation naturally means destruction of the old one. But in the end, this brings peace, happiness, and freedom to ourselves and to others. The poison tree planted by our thoughtless actions and desires must be cut down ruthlessly. Having reared the poisonous tree, we find it very hard to cut it down, but it must be done.